As temperatures soar, the wildfire fight is also heating up in B.C., which officials say is now record-breaking in parts of the province. The B.C. Wildfire Service is issuing a stark warning, calling this year an anomaly. While officials say there haven't been significantly more blazes this year, a lot more land has burned, and most of the fires burning right now are human-caused.
This is not a usual May. This is not even an abnormally dry May. This is something exceptional that we're seeing right now. We just need the public's help really in regards to reducing the number of fire starts we have to help us really get control of what we have right now, which are very aggressive fires. And the more we get, the more it stretches us, and the harder this is going to be for us to maintain the situation that we're in right now.
This warning comes as more people were told to pack up and leave their homes in northern B.C. last night. Isabella Zavarisi has more on B.C.'s wildfire fight.
We're pretty much surrounded on all sides by fires.
It doesn't take long to tear through a tinder, dry forest. In about 18 hours, the Stoddard Creek wildfire near Fort St. John grew from 1,200 hectares to 3,000. The flames forcing people to pack up and flee their homes.
This is the smoke from...
Barry Wilkinson watched it unfold. He hasn't been ordered out, but is still wary.
Pretty scary fire for sure. I don't want to say that I was fearful for my life or anything like that, but all I saw on my ride last night was horse trailers hauling horses out of areas and people evacuating animals.
As the temperature rises, the firefight is also heating up across BC, with northern BC the biggest hotspot. BC Wildfire Service says new fires are starting daily due to the hot and dry conditions.
The type of fire behavior and the drought conditions that we're seeing up in the Peace region right now are record-breaking at this point. This is sort of unseen at this time of the year.
According to the BC Wildfire Service, there are more than a dozen out-of-control fires, including a new blaze in Squamish. No homes are at risk there, but it's expected to grow. The province says while the number of fire starts is on par with other years, there is something unusual.
We're about 4 times above the normal area burned that we see usually at this time of year.
Berg says that's due to 3 large fires in the Prince George fire zone, and adds while resources aren't strained right now, the majority of fires emergency crews are responding to are caused by humans, leaving this reminder.
The need for people to be very cautious out in they're recreating, just because of these really hot and dry conditions.
In the meantime, people like Wilkinson are doing all they can.
Small community here that cares for each other too, so there's not anybody that's not affected by this. We're all trying to help out.
Isabella Zavarisi, CTV News.
There is some good news in the firefight tonight. One of the major blazes in northern BC, the Boundary Lake wildfire along the Alberta border, is no longer burning out of control. It is now being held. The heat wave continues to send the mercury soaring across our province. More than a dozen temperature records were broken yesterday, and air quality is now becoming a concern. Here's CTV's Penny Daflos on an exceptional weather system blanketing Western Canada.
In the Fraser Valley, the haze is unmistakable, with the mercury 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. Across BC, 17 temperature records fell on Saturday, with heat advisories sprawling over much of Western Canada.
It's unusual. The size of it, not really. I think the main thing is that it's happening so early in the season from a meteorological point of view. It's what we generally see in midsummer.
Air quality in Metro Vancouver is deteriorating, with ground level ozone levels rising.
Conditions are causing us to be vigilant, watching the air quality monitoring data closely to see if we are going to reach advisory conditions.
Until then, officials consider the health risk to still be low.
It's really continue with your regular activities.
As those health risks remain top of mind in British Columbia, the same heat system is more intense in Alberta, where the weather and fire activity are combining to jeopardize safety.
We position our resources in strategic places.
87 fires are burning, dozens of them out of control, with the smoke heading east, meaning it's not impacting the West Coast air quality yet. And that means most people are enjoying the unseasonably warm temperatures.
It's like July weather in the middle of May.
Especially since the spring was so cold and rainy.
It's a nice change. I am enjoying it right now. I think if it were to be consistently this hot, I might start complaining a little bit.
With La Nina shifting to El Nino, weather experts are seeing this record-breaking heat so early in the year as a potential sign of a hot summer ahead.
It definitely raises questions on what's going to happen later in the season.
There's one more day of hot weather ahead of us before the mercury starts to dip a little bit. Environment Canada does warn that the warmer than average weather is likely to continue for several days. Penny Daffloss, CTV News, Abbotsford.